Okay, the next thing we're going to cook is asparagus. This also, like the chicken, can be reheated during the week, or just, I prefer it cold, especially in the summertime. Just going to take a little bit of water, put our light on, fire that up and get it to a boiling point. In the meanwhile, for those of you who don't know how to snip asparagus, you want to take the bottom end of the asparagus off and you just kind of grab the stalk, and wherever it snaps naturally, that's where the break is. Okay? So I'm just going to take all the bottoms off. You don't have to tape that whole thing. And then after we're done snapping them, we're going to of course rinse them. And by then our water should be boiled that we can drop them in, and it will not take long. Also, to let you know about asparagus, I like to buy, the thinner the better. You can't always get super thin asparagus throughout the year, but the thinner the better. It's more tender when it's thinner. And also you're buying a lot more asparagus, because if you get the thick stalks, you're paying for this wasteful part when you pay for it per pound. And when it's thinner, there's not as much waste. So I'm just going to take my bunch of asparagus, rinse it off over here. My water's almost to a boiling point, so I'm going to just place it in here. And I'm not kidding, folks, this is going to take less than 5 minutes, especially when the asparagus is thin like this. I'm just going to cover it up and let that come to a boil. I'm going to come back over here to my asparagus, and I'm going to poke it with a fork. I don't want to wait until it's too soft, because most people like asparagus what they call blanched, which is not too soft, but it's got to be at least cooked through. So that's got about another minute or so until it's a good consistency. My asparagus is done. Now, with my asparagus, okay? I'm going to drain that as well. This is so simple, you guys. Watch how simple this is. I leave it in the pan. I grab my extra virgin olive oil. I sprinkle it over the top. No butter, no lemon. That's how I used to season. And then I take my McCormick again, ground garlic pepper, and I spread that all over the top. And you can see, and that is it. Your asparagus is done. So same thing, we're going to transfer that to a plate and put it in the refrigerator right away so it stops cooking. And it is so tasty.